Hi, my name is Sunday. In this video, I'll be talking about all Carta the Soggiorno of EU family members will cease to be valid from 3rd August 2023. So to those people who have the EU family documents, the one maybe their wife gave to them, or their husband gave to them, or their mother or their father gave to them, or their brothers or their sister gave to them, that paper Carta Soggiorno that EU citizen given to you, maybe Italian citizen are given to you, according to law, it will cease to be valid from 3rd August 2023. So wherever you are, please want to let this video reach their hand. Wherever you are, you have time now to quickly come and change it. Those people, when they use the paper Carta Soggiorno, when their family member gave to them, so you have to change it according to law. If not, after the 3rd of August, now ordinary paper now it can be for your hand. What about those people when get illimitata? Because many people are hearing different news. Those people when get Carta Soggiorno, or the one they call illimitata, the EU long-term permit, you also need to go and update your home. You also need to go and update your home according to law. And for those ones, when their home already past 10 years, it's when they get that illimitata, according to law. Now, ordinary plastic, now that person hand, according to law. Because now, all EU long-term permit has validity dates, will be 10 years validity. So according to law, even though you're on an illimitata, if maybe since when they give one to you, now since 2010 or since 2011, now ordinary plastic under your hand, meaning it don't expire. Although not limited at the right foot, but it is valid only for 10 years. So if your home see there with you, maybe you collect it since maybe 2 years ago or 5 years ago. So your home, if you want to still go and update it, even though it never reach 10 years, you can still go and update it, but no later cross 10 years. Anything we make can cross 10 years now, ordinary plastic under your hand. So these people that we are talking about that have the Carta or the papers home, so they said their own go finish pata after on the 3rd of August, meaning you don't go they valid any longer. So what do you need to do? You need to quickly go and update it or go and change it. You go to Questora, you go to CAF to do justice to it. So according to what they said in Polizia di Stato website, they said invitation to update EU residence permits for long-term residents and residence cards for EU citizen family members. So two types of residence permits. Number one, long-term residence permits, which is the illimitata. People will get illimitata. Then the second one is the residence cards for EU citizen families members. For those ones who get that paper type of Carta Soggiorno when their family member give to them because their family member are Italian citizen. So invitation for you to come and update it. They said, as is known, from 1st February 2021, a new uniform model of EU residence permit for long-term residents was introduced in accordance with European legislation. So those ones when get illimitata, from the 1st of February 2021, now they passed the law, say make people start to go change them, or now 10 years duration, now it can be. They said holders of long-term resident status who meet the legal requirements continue to maintain the permanent right to reside. Those ones when get illimitata, Carta Soggiorno, although they don't change them now to 10 years since 2021, you still have the rights. All the rights when Carta Soggiorno get, all the rights when EU long-term permit get, all the rights when illimitata get, although they don't change the name from illimitata, now you can't get validity period. So you still have the same right. You can still use it to work in any European country. You can still use it to do one thing or the other. That is what they are saying. But they said, however, we inform you that from 1st of February 2021, the date of entry into force of law number 238/2021, which introduced a new uniform model, the EU residence permit for long-term residents issued for over 10 years, are no longer valid for the attestation of legal residence in the territory of the Italian state, holders of EU long-term permits, anybody when get time, are no longer valid after 10 years. So even though na illimitata the right put, now you have to start counting the dates. It was passed into law on the 1st of February 2021. And at there, now the law for start. And there, now enter into force. So meaning, if your residence permit, by now, say maybe you get in 2010, by now, an ordinary plastic, it can be on your hand. That your EU long-term permit or your limitata. So that is it. So can't time from the date when they give you. If from the date when they give unto you, we're in 2023 now. Let's say they gave unto you in 2013 or in 2014. So by now, maybe now already 10 years, then one complete. So you quickly got to go and put it in renew, even though they limited at the right on top. So for those ones, when we say maybe they will never reach 10 years, they will be asking questions, should I wait the 10 years before I can renew it? No, you don't need to wait in 10 years. That's why they are inviting. They say they are inviting everyone to come and update it. Even though that 5 years ago you get some, maybe in 2019 or 2018, you don't need to wait in 10 years before you can go and change it to this new one. If you're on a limitata, maybe you get them for 2019 or 2017 or 2018, you can still go to Questura or to CAF to go and update it so that maybe they give you the new one when they write 10 years on top. So that is what they are saying. For those ones when get illimitata, they said the order of the long-term resident status will be issued with the new model following the shipment of the update request. Following the shipment of the update request, meaning that you want request for it. If you no request put, they don't give you automatically. So if you get illimitata, they write illimitata on top of your own. Even though it never reached 10 years, quickly go and update it wherever you are. So if you never still reach 10 years, there's still no problem. The most important thing, make it not cross 10 years. You have to do your calculation from when they issue it to you. That is it. So if you never reach 10 years, it's not forced at the moment that you must go and put it on renew. You understand? Or that you must go and update it or change it. It's not must at the moment. But if you want, go and update it. If maybe now since 5 years ago or 6 years ago, and they never reach 10 years, if you want to go change them, no problem. They go change them for you. You understand? If you want to wait, make it reach 10 years first, then the most important thing, you calculate your dates very well before you go change them. Then for those ones that we are talking about, those people that their own dates now on the 3rd of August, then one end pata. That one are for people when get the paper on the paper Carta Soggiorno when their family member gave to them. Now that one we talk about when one end pata on the 3rd of August. Illimitata still continue until 10 years. You change them from this old one, they can't give you this new one. The one they call illimitata, anything they change them, anything they update and they can't give you this new one. So the new one, validity date the day. Now let's go finally for those people that have the paper on. They said a new uniform electronic model has also been adopted for the residence card for EU citizen family members in accordance with European legislation. So new one as well, because now paper on the first they used before, they don't bring plastic come and plastic it won't come be now. You understand? They said the residence card for EU citizen family members in paper format will cease to be valid from 3rd August 2023. Therefore, the holders will have to request its updates by sending the application. So that is it. You won't get time, you go make application. So wherever on a day, some already they UK, they different places, they use this type of residence permit. Maybe now your husband give you, now your wife give you, now your mama give you, your papa give you, maybe your pikin I give one to you, now your brother I give one to you, your sister. What they are saying is that you need to quickly go and update it by going direct to Questura, or you go through CAF. If you fake it, then go submit them for post office. Other requirements to do, possibly they will make you understand or tell you what you need to do to put it in renew, in updates, in CAF or in Questura. So that is what you need to do. So to those people when get the paper on, let me repeat. This on the 3rd of August. Those ones, so when we finish pata on the 3rd of August. Now, people, when they use the paper Carta Soggiorno, so everyone should know that. People, when they use the paper Carta Soggiorno, when their family member give them, because their family member are Italian citizen, Those ones when they use illimitata, your own, it not concern you for this 3rd of August 2023. So make una put on a mind for ground. But if your illimitata from the date when they give one to you, it don't they reach 10 years, quickly still go change your own as well. Not let them cross 10 years. And if you don't already cross 10 years, according to waiting law talk, na ordinary plastic, now you carry the waka, you know they read again. So and also, if maybe now since 7 years, now your own be 5 years, now it's going to give you the illimitata. You can also, if you want, go update and change them. May they give you the new one. If you want to still wait in 10 years, so far make you calculate your dates where. If you want to also wait in 10 years, you can also change it once it's getting to 10 years as well. Not let them cross 10 years, maybe 6 months to or 3 months to before it reaches 10 years. You can change it. That is what they have said. So this is information to those people when get Carta Soggiorno. I want you to understand it that paper on is different from that of the plastic. So those ones when get the paper on, go and change it. Go to Questura Direct or go to CAF. They will help you make the application for the changes. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.